point to write down. Okay, 3 speakers left. You ready? Has it been good so far? Okay, man. Well, get ready because we got some cleanup hitters coming. By the way, there is ripping hot coffee, cookies, water, stuff in the back. Don't all go at once, but if you need to sneak up and grab something, it's all in the back. Massive, giant cookies and coffee. It's been there the whole time. Okay, our next speakers were the first people I called, and Jeff Wilhems, I called him up, and I was whale hunting. And I grabbed me some tartar sauce, and I called the one of the top Remax agents in the state of Arizona, if not the number one. 600 sales a year. Is that pretty good? He and his wife, Marsee Wilhems, it's the Marsee Wilhems team, and Jeff just gets her coffee, basically. It's about all he does. But I called him up, and he's like, dude, we own our franchise, Remax Majestic. We love Remax. We eat and drink Remax. We'll never leave Remax. I said, hey, zip the lip. I said, I'm thinking about leaving Keller. I don't care what you do. Stay at Remax forever, but I want you to completely destroy this webinar. I want you to watch this webinar. I want you to tell me why I shouldn't leave Keller Williams. And he goes, oh, you want me to rip it up and tear it apart and dissect it? Yeah. And he said, oh, I'll do that. And he made the biggest mistake of his life. It's the same thing with buyers. I don't want to buy right now. And some of you are like, well, interest rates are going up and prices are going up and you're crazy. I'm like, hey, no problem. Buy next year. Let's just look at a couple. What could looking at a couple homes hurt? Yeah, buy next year. That's fine. I agree. And then if they look, what do? They relax. Well, you're not going to force me to buy them. No, let's just look. I mean, I go to Costco and come home with sunglasses. Did I go to Costco with sunglasses? Come home with a couch. I went for peanut butter. You come home with a couch. Costco is like really expensive, okay? The grocery store is way cheaper than stupid Costco. Now, never come home with a couch from Bel Air or Rayleigh's. My God. Now, our next speaker, though, Jeff is from Tucson, Arizona. He's enrolled 34 people. He's an organization with 675 people. They are killing it. I have nothing but mad respect for Jeff and Marsee Wilhems. Give him a hand. Jeff Wilhems coming up. He's awesome. Thank you for tearing up EXP and telling me why it was a dumb idea. Give him a hand.
Are you guys having a good time? Is Brent Gove like the greatest guy on the planet? All right, Brent, I just can't believe what's really been going on over the last year, and I just wanted, before I went any further, wow, that was loud. Before I go any further, I wanted to give a special shout out to Brent Gove and James for putting this venue together. Can we give them an applause? Also wanted to send out a special thank you, and Brent did share a little bit of the story about how we ended up with involved in EXP. But Sheila, where's Sheila? Is she here? Sheila Faison in the back. Thank you for getting Brent Gove into our company. I mean, because Sheila, and then Rob Flick, thank you for getting Sheila into the company, and I believe Gene the legend just went down to go get some noodles because he's starving. So, but thank you, Gene, and I got to tell you, I want to thank all of our team with EXP that is here, not just our local real estate team, but you got to hear from Tierney and Walsh. These guys are rock stars, mega rock stars, and I can't believe it's been such a short period of time since you came down to Puerto Vallarta and got all charged up and what you've done in a short period of time. Adam Bailey for bringing Tierney and Walsh. Adam Bailey, if you guys know Adam, he's a superstar. Adam's probably going to be one of the top earners in this entire company, along with Tierney and Walsh, and they've brought in an amazing crew of people that are here. George Philbeck, I know he's got a camera back in the back. George was one of the first guys that I talked to. I want to thank George. And I'm not going to go through 675 people because today it's 703 people, right? And I definitely want to thank Marsee because Marsee got on that same webinar with me, and there was no way Brent was ever going to leave Keller Williams if we had our way about it, because we did not want him to take a chance. And we watched the webinar, and I got to be honest with you, we thought, oh, cloud-based, okay, big deal. We've seen that. We know Blockbuster, Netflix, great story, but still, that wasn't enough to impress us. Stock, Marsee goes, hey, let's go buy some stock. But we were going to leave where we were at. Didn't even think, it didn't even cross our mind. Brent, he says he didn't trick us, but he did. Because he said, talk me out of joining or leaving Keller Williams. And so that's our mission. That was all we were on I didn't even dawn on me that we were going to be the target. And that's what's crazy about this. We were the target of this deal. Bullseye. Boom, right on my forehead. So at any rate, but when they got into the revenue share, Marsee looked at me and I looked at her, and I think she raised her eyebrows up a little bit. And really what she thought about was how this could affect the lives of our agents on our team. Honestly, she's always, in 34 years, baby, I love you so much. You have no idea. You do have an idea, but I'm the luckiest guy on earth to be married to Marsee, I can tell you. Because all she thinks about is everybody else. She never thinks about herself. And so it was, I'm sorry, I'm getting choked. She cares so much about our agents. And she doesn't want, has anybody in here ever got a business card from another real estate agent and then you finally meet them in person and it was like a 15-year-old glamour shot or something? and I don't mean to be insulting, but Marsee said, I don't want my gals and my guys on our team to be that person that always has to keep starting from zero every month. This is a way for them to add to their future. We're certainly incredibly blessed, and we're so lucky to have a business that nets us over $1 million every year. We've got multiple pillars and streams of income. And so, but when we saw this thing, we're like, holy smokes, this could change the lives of our agents. And now we're coming from a complete position. I guess, Bob, I was playing golf with Bob this morning. I said that, one of the things that I was so, grateful for is because this new mission for me in life is to impact others, be able to share and give. And I've heard so many people talk about that today. And by the way, I would be remiss if I didn't ask you already to give an applause for all of our previous speakers that were up here today. Could you guys do that for me? I'm getting a little older, so I don't remember everybody's names, and I'm going to forget somebody, so I just thank you for that. But no, we get to impact everybody's lives right now because, it's a big deal for some people to make an extra $3,000 to $5,000 a month, right? I mean, it's a big deal for somebody to make $8,000 to $10,000 a month. It's a pretty cool deal for Marsee and I, are over $40,000 a month in this deal right now. It's pretty cool, right? And I know where it's at. Is that all you got for $40K a month? Yeah. Really? Come on, really? Is that all you got? Come on, man! This shit's exciting. Really, I gotta liven up this crowd. Okay, everybody stand up. I want everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Come on, please, just humor me. Stand up. Everybody stand up. Okay, reach up in the sky. Okay, now sit down. Great. Because I don't want to steal that from anybody else, but that's a great exercise. But there's another set of friends up here that I want to thank before I give you one lesson to take home. Scott and Tracy Lewis. I'm going to tell you what kind of company that we are in, and you're getting ready to hear from these guys pretty soon. But super rock stars. Some of our best friends on planet Earth. We're not even on the same rev share team, but we're all EXP. And anytime I've got a question, or I look to a leader, or I need some counseling, or anything regarding EXP, I am able to reach out to Scott and Tracy. And I see Tracy sitting back there next to Marsee. Scott's right here. You guys are going to get to hear from these guys, rock stars and such givers. Nobody's any bigger giver than these two. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for all that you do. But it was really exciting yesterday. We were approaching 700 agents. I'll give you a little backstory. When Brent talked us, well, we talked him off the ledge when we joined. Our first 6 months with the company was a little rough. We were doing 50, 60 sales a month. The company wasn't ready for us. So we had to kind of like put the brakes on sharing the opportunity with people because we only have one shot at a first impression, and I didn't really want to go out there and talk to people. I wasn't confident that they could handle our business. So we got with operations. They've really worked out systems for teams. It's amazing the difference that we have now versus what it was. But our first 6 months, we weren't doing a lot of sharing. I also had an elbow surgery. I had to have 2 heart procedures. I was told I had to quit smoking, so I did. And then Rob Flick, thank you. That was about 16, 18 months ago now. But in January, Rob Flick had us down to their little soiree down in Mexico, and they had a speaker there named Tony Geary. And Tony completely woke me up. I thought I had heard everybody, been there, done that, got the T-shirt. This guy is the real deal. He is totally the real deal. It's a hand for Tony Geary. I don't know, he's not even in the audience, but Tony Geary is amazing. What he did was he motivated me to, okay, we're starting to really get this EXP thing rocking and rolling. But I got on a little diet and exercise regimen, and I went from almost 300 pounds to 240 right now. So that's since January. And that honestly is because I asked Tony Geary says, what do you really want to do with your life? And I said, I don't know. And he goes, no, seriously, what was the first thing you'd fix? I said, looking at you with all your energy and how fit you are, I think I need to do something about it. I need to change the way I look. I need to change my energy level. And he says, well, what's your plan? What's your plan? Right? I mean, that really hit me hard. What's your plan? I didn't have one. So what I did was I made a plan. And then he followed up with me, which was amazing. This guy picks up the phone, calls me out of the blue. Jeff, when can I schedule 30 minutes of your time? I want to see what's going on. He not only drilled down with me personally, he talked to Marsee, and then he started asking about our family and our daughter and and all this stuff. And just, gosh, this guy was amazing. And he just lit this fire that I was ready for. You guys ever heard that saying, when the student's ready, the teacher will appear? Right? That's what hit me. Last year in October, after the 2 heart surgeries, the elbow surgery, the 6 weeks vacation, we were down at EXPCon. We had about just under 100 agents in our rev share, okay? But at that point in time is when, it was about Labor Day in Seattle when I kind of started waking up, but it was EXPCon when I started seeing guys like Scott and Tracy Lewis had like 800 people or whatever, and I said, you know what, I'm ready. And so Tony just, he lit that extra fuse because I said we're going to have 1,000 people by EXPCon next year from like 100. And guess what, guys? 700. We brought on 137 agents in the last 30 days, right? And I say we because all of y'all are out there. I see Jamie. I see Matt. I mean, I can't see you all. Joe Ferraro and her team, and Tom Dahlman and Paul Campbell. We got rock stars that are joining this company right now all over the country. Curtis Johnson. What about Curtis that was up here, huh? Let's give Curtis a hand. I mean, because I can just tell you guys that, and it sounds like a big love fest because it is. I have been to all of these, the mega deal, whatever the hell that's called, and I'm not putting it down, but I've never seen anybody full of more energy than our events. And this is just like a little golf trip. Yeah. This wasn't an event. This is a little deal. Wait till NOLA. I mean, we got 4 hotels sold out already down there. I mean, this stuff is real. So I'm going to shut up. I just want to tell all of you that if you ever need anything, I'm going to come from that position of giving all the time. I know, Scott, you had a lot of people reach out from your event last week. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm not a rock star by any means. Brent likes to blow it up and say I am, but I want to help you. Because if I help you, it's what did Zig Ziglar say? If you help enough people get what they want, you get what? Exactly. So you are all shareholders and stakeholders if you're in EXP. And I can tell you that when that stock continues to climb, these 52,500 shares that we've acquired already is rocking and rolling. So we got almost $750,000 worth of stock on top of this rev share. So I think paying Remax $76,000 to leave 2.5 years early is what this check was that we stroked them. Yeah, right. And I still love Remax, but at the end of the day, it was a really good move for us. And so I probably just got Brent in trouble for that comment. But at any rate, thank you all very much, and let me know if I can help you.